Italy's not just a country, it's a feast for the senses. From art that'll make your heart skip a beat to fashion that'll turn heads, this boot-shaped wonder has it all. And don't even get me started on the food. Now, let's dive into 10 spots that'll have you packing your bags faster than you can say gelato. Number 1. Naples. First stop, Naples. This bustling city in southern Italy is where pizza was born, folks. Can you imagine a world without pizza? Neither can I. But Naples isn't just about the food. It's got art, history, and enough charm to last a lifetime. Did you know Naples has over 500 churches? That's more than one for every day of the year. The city's historic center is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, packed with ancient ruins, castles, and beautiful squares. And if you're into underground adventures, check out the Naples Underground Tour. It's a maze of tunnels and caverns that'll make you feel like Indiana Jones. Number 2. Italian Lake District. Next up, we're heading north to the Italian Lake District. Picture this, crystal-clear lakes surrounded by snow-capped mountains. It's like Mother Nature went all out here. Lake Garda and Lake Como are the superstars, but don't sleep on Lake Maggiore. It's the hidden gem your Instagram feed needs. Each lake has its own personality. Lake Garda is perfect for water sports enthusiasts. Lake Como is all about luxury and glamour, it's a favorite hangout for Hollywood stars. And Lake Maggiore? It's got some of the most beautiful gardens in Italy. The Borromean Islands here are like something out of a fairy tale. Number 3. Sicily. Now, let's hop over to Sicily, the largest Mediterranean island. It's like a history book come to life, with influences from every major civilization. And if you're into volcanoes, who isn't? Mount Etna is waiting to blow your mind. Sicily is a world unto itself. The food here is incredible. Ever tried arancini? They're fried rice balls that'll make your taste buds dance. Don't miss the Valley of the Temples in Agrigento, it's one of the best preserved ancient Greek sites outside of Greece itself. And for beach lovers, the Aeolian Islands off Sicily's coast are paradise on earth. Number 4. Cinque Terre. Fourth on our list is Cinque Terre. 5 colorful villages perched on cliff sides? Yes, please. The hiking trails here offer views that'll make your heart race, and not just from the exercise. Each of the 5 villages has its own charm. Riomaggiore is known for its wine and stunning sunsets. Manarola might be the most photogenic of the bunch. Corniglia sits high on a cliff, offering panoramic views. Vernazza has a picturesque harbor, and Monterosso al Mare boasts the area's best beaches. The best way to experience Cinque Terre? Hike between the villages and reward yourself with local seafood and white wine at each stop. Number 5. Milan. Milan, our 5th stop, is where fashion meets history. It's like your stylish grandma who also happens to be a tech whiz. From the Last Supper to the latest runway shows, Milan's got a range. Don't miss the Duomo, Milan's massive cathedral. It took nearly 6 centuries to complete, and you can walk on its roof for some incredible city views. For fashion lovers, a stroll through the Quadrilatero della Moda is a must. And if you're into football, catching a match at San Siro Stadium is an unforgettable experience. Number 6. Amalfi Coast. Speaking of stunning views, the Amalfi Coast is next. It's 30 miles of pure coastal magic. Positano, with its pastel houses cascading down to the sea, looks like it jumped straight out of a fairy tale. The Amalfi Coast is all about la dolce vita. Take a boat tour to really appreciate the coastline's beauty. Visit the gardens of Villa Ruffolo in Ravello for some of the best views in Italy. And don't forget to try limoncello, this lemon liqueur is the taste of Amalfi in a glass. Number 7. Pompeii. Number 7 on our list is Pompeii. This ancient city was frozen in time by a volcanic eruption. Walking its streets is like stepping into a time machine. Just don't expect to find any dinosaurs. Pompeii offers a unique glimpse into daily life in ancient Rome. You can see preserved bakeries, homes, and even some, adult entertainment venues. The body casts of the volcano's victims are a sobering reminder of the tragedy that struck here. For a less crowded experience, check out nearby Herculaneum, which was also buried by the same eruption. Number 8. Venice. Venice, our 8th destination, is a city that needs no introduction. But I'll give you one anyway. Built on water, with gondolas instead of cars, Venice is as dreamy as it gets. Pro tip: get lost in the narrow alleys. That's where the real Venice shines. Sure, you can't Mississippi St. Mark's Basilica and the Doge's Palace. But also make time for some lesser-known gems. The colorful island of Burano is a photographer's dream. The Libreria Acqua Alta is a quirky bookshop where books are stored in bathtubs and gondolas to protect them from flooding. And for the best views of Venice? Head to the top of the Campanile di San Marco. Number 9. Tuscany. Tuscany, number 9, is what happens when nature and culture have a love child. Rolling hills, vineyards, and medieval towns, it's the Italy of your daydreams. Florence, the capital of Tuscany, is basically an open-air museum. In Florence, the Uffizi Gallery and the Accademia, home to Michelangelo's David, are must-visits. But don't forget about Tuscany's smaller towns. Siena with its shell-shaped piazza, San Gimignano with its medieval towers, and Pisa with its famous Leaning Tower are all worth a visit. And let's not forget the wine. A tour of the Chianti region is a treat for your taste buds. Number 10. Rome. Last but definitely not least, we have Rome. The Eternal City. Where do I even start? The Colosseum? The Vatican? The Trevi Fountain? Rome is like a greatest hits album of Western civilization. And the best part? You can grab a slice of pizza while admiring ruins that are older than some countries. Rome wasn't built in a day, and you can't see it all in one either. But here are some must-dos. Toss a coin in the Trevi Fountain. Legend has it you'll return to Rome if you do. Explore the Colosseum and imagine the gladiator battles that once took place there. Visit the Pantheon, a marvel of ancient engineering. And of course, explore Vatican City, the smallest country in the world and home to some of the greatest art treasures on Earth. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this virtual trip to Italy, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And tell us in the comments which Italian destination is at the top of your bucket list.